everybody, this is Mike, this is Low Def Media, and like the title said, today we are going to be talking about review videos. And I know there have been a few other videos on YouTube that discuss the same topic, but if you look at those, they are from content creators who have a larger base of followers. And so their perspective, I believe, is going to be a little bit different than someone who they are targeting, which is the consumer and more of an entry-level content creator such as myself. So let's talk about review videos. You can say that the people who are given free stuff and who have, let's say, a sponsorship, they might have a different take. Well, here's how I break it down. I think there's two pools of content creators who will make review videos. On the one hand, you've got, or the first pool, you've got those people who are either sponsored or receive that product for free for the purposes of creating a review video. And then in the second pool, you've got people such as myself who are users who go out and buy this product with a specific intent of actively including that item or integrating it into their content creation. And so, for example, I'll use this. It's just really close. And this is the Insta360 X3, and this is the PGY Tech Manus Pod 2.0. Both of these I bought with my money. They were not given to me. So I use those actively in my content creation, and I've done review videos for both of them, strictly for the purposes of helping you be a more informed buyer, because that's what I would want. I would want to be able to go out on the web, YouTube, and look for videos that are going to provide information from people who actually use them. And so that's what this is about. If you look at the first pool of content creators, the influencer, the name by itself means they're trying to influence you, to motivate you to think a certain way from the beginning. They already have an intent in mind. And so if I give them this camera for free, yes, I may not say, hey, you can write whatever you want, here's the product, I would like to have your feedback. They're already in a position where they're getting something for free, and their perception or the way they're going to review this product is already somewhat tainted, because now they're going to write as positive a review as they can, because again, they're an influencer, and the more of these they get you to buy, the more, let's say, commissions they make, or the more likely they will get a future product from that company. So the way they approach it is already skewed. Now you'll hear them say at the beginning of their video, this is not sponsored, they didn't pay me to say anything, blah, blah, blah. But in the back of your mind, you need to know that anytime somebody gets something for free, or they sponsor a section of their video or pay for the entire video itself, that the way they approach this project is already skewed. And so sponsorships and free stuff, it to me, it leaves a bad taste in my mouth, because it even if there is no impropriety, it hints of impropriety. And I look at some of those larger content creators, the ones that I started following when I first became a content creator and started posting videos on YouTube. I look at those guys, and you look at their channel now compared to, let's say, 3 years ago, totally different. Now they come out with all this stuff, and I mean, look, you could grab anything, ND filters. These ND filters might be released, and they're going to be the first ones to come out and say, oh yeah, these are great ND filters, you have to have them. And then that will end up on a shelf. They will never use it again, because they've got their own branded filters. They've got the ones that that are super expensive that they like for their cameras. And so the fact that they're trying to tell me that it's great and I need to buy it, but they'll never use it, that to me is disingenuous. And so I would much rather see a video from a user similar to myself who, and look, I can pick up anything. Here, I'll pick this up. This is a microphone. This is the Yeti, the Blue Yeti microphone, and it is, it's dated, it's old, but this was one of the first microphones to come out that was a USB microphone and that provided really good quality for a very low price. And I watched all the videos that I could on this product, and that's what motivated me to buy it, because I saw other people using it and they were saying just how good it was and the price point. And so that's what motivated me to buy it. And I don't regret it, because I watched other videos of people just like me who said they went out and bought this and it was well worth the money. Now I use an XLR mic because it just, in my opinion, provides better results. And so I've upgraded from this to an XLR mic. And so I did a lot of research on that. And so that's what this boils down to. As consumers, we want to have the best information possible to make our decision. We don't want skewed information that someone has kind of been manipulated into providing. And now you're starting to see a lot of those videos where people said, I was influenced to buy this particular product because they said it was so good, but now I'm realizing it's not as good as they said, because in my opinion, it's easy to make a bad camera or product look good on YouTube. And so you could take, you could find anything. I mean, I saw a video just today from Casey over on Camera Conspiracies, where he took a very old GE point and shoot camera, 780p, and put that on his video, made the whole video with that camera, and it didn't look horrible. It looked very usable. Now there were times where it wasn't great, but it's a 780 image and it looked presentable and the audio was decent. And so I watched the whole video and it was all filmed on that one camera. So that begs the point, and this is kind of my second point that I wanted to make in this video, is a lot of times when these content creators are coming out and saying that, oh, this camera is better than this camera, is better than this camera, and they're trying to influence you to buying something, 9 times out of 10, it might be a little bit better, but it's not so much better that as consumers, we need to rush out and change everything we're doing to buy that camera. Because at the end of the day, a majority of those content creators started with a cell phone. They started recording their videos on whatever they had. And so there are plenty of content creators who use entry-level cameras and entry-level gear, and they have large followings because it's all about the content. I've said it many times on this channel. There's only so much quality, one, you need, and two, you'll benefit from on YouTube, because it's all compressed and people are watching it on cell phones and iPads anyway. And so chances are that 4K video that you recorded your video in, it's not going to get the attention that it probably deserves because of the platform it's on. So we're not here on YouTube to make Academy Award winning videos. So at the end of the day, one, it's our responsibility to hold those people doing the review videos accountable. And two, we're responsible for what we watch and listen to and take advice from at the end of the day. And so as consumers, we have all the power. And if we think they're not being genuine with their reviews, we hold them accountable. And that's kind of why you're seeing this shift now, because we the consumer have had enough, and now we're starting to put pressure on them, and they're changing the way they do business. So take that for whatever it's worth. This, again, I'm just an entry-level content creator, and this was just my quick opinion on this topic that everyone seems to be talking about. And I would like to know your opinions. Hey, hit me up in the comments. They're right down there. Let me know your thoughts. And if this is the kind of content that you like to talk about and watch on YouTube, hey, become a subscriber. It does help out the channel. Really appreciate that. And hopefully, you'll find some other videos down there that you can benefit from. So hey, this is Mike. This is Low Def Media saying, hey, thank you for taking the time, and we will see you in the next one.